Welcome back. Today we're going to start talking about polynomials, and polynomials are based on things that we've done before, and they're terms that have a number, or they're expressions that have a number of terms that have to do with x and numbers and exponents and things like that. So let's get right into it. Polynomials. 3 or 4 basic classifications of polynomials. Monomial. Mono meaning one term. So for example, 3x would be a monomial. Also would -5 or 7. Those are monomials. Those are things that have one term. Binomials, like bicycles have 2 wheels, have 2 terms. So for example, 5x minus 6 would be a binomial. X squared plus 15 would be a binomial. -7 plus 4s is a binomial. 2 terms that can't be combined. A trinomial, as you probably guessed, has 3 terms. X to the third plus x squared plus 7 would be a trinomial. 7a plus 4b minus 3, that is also a trinomial. But what if things have more than 3 terms, which sometimes they do? If it has more than 3 terms, we're simply going to call it a polynomial. Poly means many. Okay, so polynomials have many terms, many meaning more than 3. Okay, so that's the basic gist of polynomials. Let's look at how we write these. Standard form. Standard form helps us see what we've actually got in terms of the expression itself. Standard form. Standard form is written from highest degree of exponent to lowest. For example, 3x squared minus 2x plus 5 has descending degrees of exponents. So x squared comes before x. The constants come at the end, the numbers that don't have any x's connected to them. Okay, so that standard form is writing those from highest to lowest. In example 1, we're going to write polynomials in standard form. The example says, write the following polynomials in standard form, classify the polynomial. As you can see, we have an x squared term here, we have an x term, and we have this minus 9. Well, I know that x squared has a higher degree than does x, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this. And because x squared is this 5x squared is positive, I can leave it as positive 5x squared. And this x is positive, and then I have this plus a -9. And I could also write this as 5x squared plus x plus -9 would be the same as saying minus 9. Okay, so you see how I did that there? It's what we've been doing all year, and we can rewrite it like that because addition and subtraction, in this case, we can make it plus a negative. Okay? In example B, notice I've got an x term here, and I have an x to the third term, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this minus 3x to the third plus 2x. Remembering, of course, that this is positive, so it's plus 2x, and this is still plus a -3x, so it's -3x to the third plus 2x. If I classify these, I see it has 3 terms, so this is a trinomial. And this would be a binomial because it has 2 terms. Here's some that you can do. So go ahead and pause this and see if you can do these 3 on your own. We will go through those in class, classify them after putting them in standard form. Okay? One last thing. Like terms. We've talked about like terms quite a bit this year, but like terms, what we're going to talk about now, like terms have the same degree exponent. Okay, so for example, x to the fourth and 7x to the fourth are like terms. But x to the third and 3x squared are not like terms, because we are looking strictly at the exponents here. Okay? We're looking only at the exponents, and the exponents tell us that if they're not the same, then they're not like terms. In example 2, we're going to simplify the polynomial and write it in standard form. So here's what I'm going to do first. First, I'm going to put it in standard form. So I've got this 3x squared plus 4x squared minus 2x minus 3. I put it in descending order, and now I can combine like terms. And if you want to, you can certainly circle your like terms like this, and we can say, I know that 3x squared plus 4x squared will be 7x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay? And in this case, I have to distribute first. So this would be x squared plus 2 plus 4x minus 8x. And I'm going to box all the things that have like terms. And so I've got this 4x, and I've got this 8x. This is an x squared, so it's not the same as x. And so I can combine these. So I've got x squared plus 2 plus 4x minus 8x will be plus a negative 4x. And now I can rearrange them. X squared minus 4x plus 2. I reordered them in standard form. Okay? Here are some that you can do. Here's 4 for you to try. Bring those to class and we'll work them out. Thanks for watching Polynomials, guys. We'll see you next time.